Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to part 7 where we are developing the e-commerce app. You can also say a online shopping app from scratch with admin panel using Flutter and Firebase. On this series, we'll cover setting up Firebase as a backend, user authentication, order tracking, payment processing, and many more. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this series. Now let's get started. So we have made the complete backend for our sign up page, and we have also added the complete code for the sign up page as you can see here, and our registration part is also done because our registration page is working brilliantly and we can easily allow the user to register in the app and directly move to the home page. So if you haven't watched the last part, I will paste a complete playlist link in the comment box so you can refer a complete e-commerce app from the scratch and can watch all the videos in that playlist. So in today's video, first I'm going to write a backend for our login page as you can see here. So let's move to the login page and we need to add a complete backend for our login page. Though the code will remain same what you have wrote in a sign up page, we just need to make a few changes in the code, and the things will be remain same, that you need to pass a global key, editing controller, a string, and some function, and we need to write one more function which name will be user login. So let me show how I will do that. Now let's move to the login page, and first we'll again create a string, email, and the password. So in the sign up page we have created a sorry so in the sign up page we have created a three string name, email, and the password, but in the signing page there is just a email and the password, so I will just create a two string email and the password. Now what I will do that, again will write a global key. So writing the code again and again, I will try to copy some of the lines of the code from the sign up page and will paste it over here because it will save our time. Now I will remove this name because we don't need a user to enter a name in the signing page. Now here I'm going to write a function name which will be user login, that will be called when the user will tap to the login button, and I will write async and will again use a try catch, and through the catch we can catch the error. You already know the use of catch in the last part. So I will write firebase auth. So write firebase auth dot instance dot sign in with email and password, and here we need to pass a email and the password. Now after the user have signed in, we need to push the user to the home page. So we'll write navigator dot push material page route. Last time I forgot to write this navigator function, and I'm thinking that why the user is still on the sign up page, but now I'll not make a mistake and will write a navigator function over here. Now once the try is done, we'll write on firebase auth exception, firebase auth exception, yes. Now we'll write catch so that we can catch the error, and here we'll write if e dot code is equals to user not found. For an example, if the user have wrote the email and the password and they try to log in the app, but there is not any email and the password that present before that the user have used to sign up in the app, then it will frequently show the message that no user found for that email. So through the catch will catch this error and will show them to the user. Now we'll write user not found. So after writing, we need to pass a snack bar. So again I will save the time by just pasting the code. So you can see that after writing the sign up page, it will be very easy to write a login page because most of the time you just need to copy and paste the code and it will frequently save your time. and and write a login page backend in few minutes. Now we'll write no user found for that email, and the font size will be remain same, and we'll write else if, and we'll pass a second case over here. For an example, if the user have entered the email but they are entering the wrong password, and we can suggest the user that the password that the user have just entered in the signing page is wrong. So through the code we'll check that if the user have entered the wrong password, and will frequently catch that error and will pass that error to the user. So I will write wrong password, and will again copy this snack bar from here and will paste it over here. Yeah, now we'll write wrong password provided by the user. So we'll write wrong password. Yeah, not in capital, password provided. Yeah, so wrong password provided by the user, and here it will also remain the size same, I mean the email text size. Now user login function is also done, and we can now move to the column widget, and we'll wrap up a column widget with a form widget, and we'll again pass a key which will be the form key, so that we can check the validation. Now we'll write text form field, and here first I pass a controller which will be the, I think so it is email, so we'll pass a mail controller, and we need to check a validation, so I will write validator, and let's move to the sign up dot page again, and we'll copy this code and we'll paste it over here. Yes, and we'll just change, please enter your email, and we'll write text form field, we'll paste a validation case, and please enter your password, not password, yeah, password. Now we need to pass a controller which will be the password controller. So here it is done. Now let's move to the login text, and we'll wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method we'll just write a same validation that we have wrote in the sign up page. So we'll just write if form key dot current state dot validate. We'll check the validation, and we'll use a set state again to rename the string, and we'll pass a mail controller dot text, so that I can get the text that the user will enter on this text field. Then we'll pass a password and the password controller dot text. So here it is done, and we have wrote a complete login page code for the backend, and I forgot to call a main function which is user login, and here it is done. Now let's hot restart it here again, and first I'm going to sign up with a different account, and I will show you how to use a same account, and will use a login page to log in the app and directly move to the home page. So here in the name, for an example, I am writing Ayush Sharma, and the password, not password, the email ayush345 at the rate gmail.com, and the password. Yeah, now I'll click to the sign up button. So here you can see that we have registered successfully, and we have directly moved to the home page. Now let's hot restart here again, and I will use a same account to log in the app. So I will write ayush345 at the rate gmail.com, and that password. Now click to the login button. So here you can see that we have successfully moved to the home page again, but we need to move to the bottom nave so that we can also navigate to a different pages. So you can just write bottom nave over here. Yes. Yeah. So our login and sign up page is done, and I've also shown you how to authenticate in the app by using a mail authentication. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button till now, then please show your support and hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the amazing content we upload on this channel. Now, after this, I want that the user details to directly uploaded to the Firestore database, because I want that when the user sign up in the app, their details will directly move to the Firestore database, so that I can use that details to track the user, like what all products they have bought, and we can show that the name of that user, the image and his email in the admin panel, so that the admin can also get to know to whom they need to send that package when the user have brought that respective item from the app. So we can also show the payment details and etc. So to firstly we need to upload the user detail to the Firestore database. So let's move to the registration function, and here first I'm going to create a map string dynamic. Now many of the new viewers might be thinking that why the use of map string dynamic. Basically, a map is a combination of key and value pairs. So for an example, in the map you can pass a string and the name and the email and any dynamic character. So that's why I'm going to use a string dynamic here. Don't worry, I will show you how to write a map string dynamic in the Flutter code. But before that, let's move to the lib folder and we'll create a new folder named services. And in the services folder, we'll create a new file name which will be database.dart. I'm creating a separate database file here because I'm going to write all the Firebase function in this file, so that you can also get to know what all code I am writing in the VS Code and how the Firebase function will be called. I don't want to mess up the things while writing the code and all the things in the same Dart file and make it really complex for the beginner to understand. So that's why I'm creating a separate database.dart file, and here I will first create a class name which will be database methods. So I will write database methods. Now first at this file I will write future, and in the future I will first write the function name which will be the add user details, and first we'll pass a map which will be the map string dynamic. And I've already explained the use of string dynamic, and I will show you how to write a map in the VS Code. So do not need to worry, we are just passing a map so that I can pass a map on this add user detail function, and we can store this map in the Firestore database. Now I'm writing string ID here because in this string ID I will pass a unique user ID, so that I can track all the records that the user will upload in the Firestore database. Now I will write return await. Now we need to pass async, then we can write await. So you already know the use of async await. Now we'll write Firebase Firestore dot instance, and will pass a collection, and our collection name will be the users, and in the doc we'll write id which will be the unique id, and in the set method we'll pass user info map which is our collection. Sorry, not collection, it is a map. So here you can see the users collection, a specific doc id, and in this users collection will keep on adding one document after the another, which will be a user info map. Now we need to first move to the Firebase because we need to enable the Firestore database so that I can directly upload the details to the Firestore, and we need to also change some of the rules so that I can easily access all the functions regarding the Firestore. So let's move to the Firebase. Now let's move to the build and we'll move to the Firestore database and we'll click on the get started button. I will show you the get started button. So wait for a few seconds. As you can see, it is loading our Firestore database page. Now I'll click on create database. Now click on next, again on create button. So as you can see, the Firebase is setting up our Firestore database, and it will also set up the security rules. So wait for a few seconds. So here it is done and we have directly landed to the cloud Firestore. Now let's move to the rules, and we need to change the rules from false to true. By making it true, we can successfully upload the data to the Firestore database. Please do not forget to change the rules from the Firestore database. Otherwise, you will face lots of problem to upload the data to the Firestore database. So you can see that our security is in a public mode. So do not need to worry. It is just showing like this. I have just make it so that the developer can easily access the details. I will move to the sign up page, and in the sign up page where we are first pushing the user to the bottom nave, I will just write over here and I will write map string dynamic. Now I'll show you the use of string dynamic and we'll pass our map name, which is user info map. Now in the user info map, as I have told you, the map is a combination of key and value pairs. So our key is in the form of the string. So here I wrote a string, and in the dynamic you can pass anything like a number, a boolean character, a string, or anything. Like here, first in the string I'm going to pass a name, and in the name I'll get the name that the user type here. So I will write name controller.text, and secondly I need a email, so I will write mail controller.text. So we just need to pass a name and the email, and one more thing I need to pass here, which will be the id, which will be the unique user id. So here we just need to write one thing, that is a random string. So to get the random string, we need to first add the package random string from the perf dev. So let's move to the perf dev, and here I will search random string. Now move to the this package and installing, and copy this our package name, which is random string. Move to the perspec.ml file and we'll paste it over here. Yeah, now run the package. So here it is done. Now we'll move to the sign up page again, and here just above the map I will just write a string, and I will write id equals to random alphanumeric 10, and it will provide me a alphanumeric strings in the id name string. So I will just part a string over here, and we are passing a name, email, and the id. Now after passing the name, email, and the id, I will also add a user image, that is a random image. So if you have followed my other series, then you already know this image that I already used in lots of the app. So here is the random image. I will tell you how to change the image from the profile page, so do not need to worry. Now our name, email, id, image part is done. Now I want to upload the data to the Firestore database, so I will simply write await database methods, and we have created a class. So I will simply call a class name, which is database methods dot add user details, user info map, and here a random id. So here it is done. Now we can simply upload the data to the Firestore database. So let me register it again and I will show you. So let's hot restart the app, and I will write a random name which will be, let's write again Ayush, and the password which will be the random pass, not password, random email and the random password. Now click to the sign up button. So as you can see, we have registered successfully and directly move to the home page. Now let's move to the Firebase and we'll check what data has been uploaded to the Firestore database. So here we'll refresh this page first. And here you can see the users collection that we have just created in the database dot file, which is users collection, and a random doc id and the email id image that I have just uploaded from the Flutter app. So we can successfully upload the data to the Firestore database, and I have also shown you how to upload the data to the Firestore. So this is it from this video. On our today's video, we have learned lots of things regarding the Flutter and Firebase. So first we have run a complete email authentication, how to upload the data to the Firestore database, and in the coming parts I will first tell you how to save the data locally by using the shared preference, and we'll also make the admin panel from the scratch, and I will also show you how to upload the products from the admin panel, and that product will be directly shown to the home page. So if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button till now, then please, I have a small request from you. Please show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button, because your support will help us to keep going and make more awesome videos on this channel. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.